It's cracking YouTube. It's been a long time, a couple weeks now. I'm going to go ahead and nip two birds with one stone. This recipe basically covers two drinks that I love. One is known as by the name of Agua de Jamaica. That's in Mexico they make that. And in Trinidad and Jamaica, in the islands, we call it Sorrel. Alright, it basically uses a particular species of hibiscus flowers. Usually, it's normally made for Christmas time because it's seasonal. Because that's usually when it's harvested around that time, about October, November, I think, or November, December. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But it's basically, you can get it either dried or you can get it fresh. Me being all the way out here on the West Coast, I gotta get it dried. You can get them in African stores or Latin stores, you know, or Mexican stores here. Pretty simple. I'm gonna show you. It's so simple, you know, a kid could do it. And speaking of which, I'm gonna have my son help me with it. All right, I'm gonna show you the first half. Then, as usual, I'm gonna come back and show you the following. All right. All right. So, come on, Bubba. It's my son Julian, and he's gonna basically, you take some water, it's boiling, take the dried sorrel and pour it in there. Just pour it in. Look at that. That wasn't simple, that wasn't hard, was it? Okay. Give that a couple minutes. Pour the sugar in as well. Alright. Now see, that wasn't hard. It's the hardest part here. Now, you just gotta stir it a little bit till it comes back to a boil. When it comes back to a boil, give it a couple minutes and then turn it off. Let it steep about an hour, no more than 2 hours. Alright, now in Trinidad, the difference between this, because this is more or less Agua de Jamaica that I'm making right now, but to make it sorrel, what you would be adding to this would be cloves, cinnamon stick, and possibly, if you want, you can take a dry orange peel. Alright, now, and also to top this off, a distinction between the two, between like Mexico and Trinidad, is when they want to get festive, they add rum, you know, old oak or something. Add rum to it. In Mexico, it'd be tequila, man. So, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna let that go for a minute. I'm gonna shut it off, and then basically, I'll be back to show you the finalization, how you finish it. I'll let my son stir it up for a little bit. Yeah. That's Big Brother getting his cook on. Alright, man. We'll be back. See you in a minute. Alright, we're back. It's been about an hour. So I went ahead and started straining the sorrel, or Jamaica, from the pot it was steeping in. As you can see the sepals, you know, the flower buds here. I'm going to go ahead and add it in, and basically at this point it's sweetened already because, you know, I put the sugar and stuff. I'm just going to put it through here, through the strainer, and then press on it, make sure we get every little drop in there, make sure you get it all. Alright, so once we got that and we strain everything, at that point all you got to do is add some water to dilute it or strain it out a little, because pretty much at this point it's a concentrate. It's basically concentrated down. It's pure essence of hibiscus here. You know, and you can also think of it as a tea in a way, because you brew it and you let it steep. And, you know, to reiterate my point there, if y'all ever heard of like red zinger tea, basically has this in it, has an extract of this in it already. It's pretty much where it gets that red color from. So that's that, and that's the end of that. So all we got to do now at this point is I got 3 cups of water here. Just going to add it to it and give it a mix. And hold on. Get some ice, you know. Then now it's ruby red goodness. There you go. There's your Agua de Jamaica, or a.k.a. Sorrel. Alright, give it a try. Peace.